Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking time to join me in this session today. My name is Priya, and I am a product marketer for Zoho Sign. Today, in this session, we'll be talking about digital certificate based signatures with USB token and PFX files in Zoho Sign. I have with me on panel my colleagues in marketing, Sai Anand, Manisha Martin, and Rajiv. We also have our key product developers, Vagishwaran and Tarun. Uh, yeah, uh, we are recording this session, so we'll be sharing the copy of the recording along with the slide deck to all the registrants after this session. Let's get started and see what we have on the agenda for today's session. First, I'll be speaking about how digital signatures can help you go paperless. Then I'll take you through how Zoho Sign can be your perfect digital signature solution, which is then followed by different levels of digital signatures. Then we'll come to the main part of the session, which is signing documents using USB token and then PFX file, which is then followed by national IDs in the European Union. At the end, we'll have a Q&A session. Throughout this webinar, you can feel free to drop your questions in the questions tab available. As I am presenting, my colleagues on the panel will be answering them. We are in 2023, and even today, people spend almost half their work time dealing with paperwork involved in closing deals, agreements, and contracts, and whatnot. In general, in any organization, paperwork involves drafting documents and then printing and making copies of them to either sign or send these documents to different stakeholders involved in a deal to get signatures or just get the approvals. Let's say if there are any transactions involved, you have to raise billings, invoices, and many more. As you can see, this entire process involves extensive collaboration as well as sending documents back and forth. You can also see that it takes up much more of your office physical space, and it ultimately going to affect your company's growth because it just becomes difficult for you to scale your operations. And it just doesn't end there. You obviously have to securely store these documents so that you will be able to retrieve them in the future for any auditing purposes. Now, that's exactly where digital signatures can help you out. So, what exactly a digital signature is? Digital signatures are nothing but digital alternative to traditional way of signing your documents with pen and paper or seals made with ink. So these digital signatures are very secure and authentic, which makes the signed documents non-repudiable and also the signed copies legally binding. They make use of digital signature certificates, which are like digital fingerprints added to your signed document. So, in short, signer will be authenticated during the signing process and their identity will be linked to those signed documents. This entire process makes the signed documents legally enforceable in court as well. Now, let me quickly take you through how a digital signature application like Zoho Sign can help your businesses operate more streamlined. So, a little introduction about the app. Zoho Sign is a simple cloud based digital signature solution which is used to collect, which is used to sign, send, and manage documents online. So it helps you and your online collaborators to come together to either sign an agreement or document digitally. As you can see, we have some very advanced features for our enterprise users. If you have a document, you're going to use it frequently. You can save the document as a template and you can just reuse it instead of adding form fields onto your document every time. You can also create a self-service signing URL and you can just embed that URL onto your website or anywhere to collect the signatures from your recipients. This can be achieved with our sign forms feature. Then we have a bulk sign feature, which is you can send documents to hundreds of recipients at once without having to add each recipient separately. As you can see, the entire Zoho Sign product is built on REST APIs. So it makes it easy to integrate with other applications as well. If you are a developer, our custom integration option lets you create other apps using webhooks, APIs, and SDKs. Now, coming to the compliance, Zoho itself is compliant with various data protection rules such as GDPR, CCPA, and HIPAA in USA, and factors like multi-factor app authentication and role-based access sort of contributes to this compliance. You can also authenticate your signer to ensure that right person is signing the document. We have three modes of authentication. You can either authenticate your signer via email, SMS, or OTP. You can also enable blockchain based timestamping and trusted document digital timestamping in your Zoho Sign account. There's nothing to be done from your end. You can just enable and leave the remaining part to us. So, what it does is it sort of preserves your document signatures even after the certificate themselves expire after some validity period. As you can see, we have also integrated with various digital signature providers across the world. If you are from India, you can make use of our integration with Aadhaar, eSign, and eMudra. If you are from Singapore, you can make use of our integration with Sign with SingPass. And if you are from Europe, you can make use of our integration with InfoCert, Unataka, and EIDEC. So we do know that security is usually the biggest concern anyone has before using any digital signature application. Well, you don't have to worry about that because documents signed using Zoho Sign are legally valid, and it also meets the standards of various e-sign laws across the world. As you can see, e-sign Act in USA, PIPEDA in Canada, IDAS in Europe, ITA 2000 in India, and Electronic Transactions Act in Australia. As I mentioned earlier, Zoho Sign is built on REST APIs. So it makes it easy to integrate with other applications. In fact, Zoho Sign is one of the most tightly integrated apps within the Zoho ecosystem, offering around 18 integrations with other Zoho apps. If you are a developer, you can make use of Zoho's Deluge, which is low code scripting language. You can make use of our integration with Zoho Checkout if you want to collect payments along with the signatures from your signers. Well, Zoho Sign is not just restricted to simply integrating with Zoho apps alone. We do have a wide range of integrations with third party applications as well. As you can see, we have integrations with CRMs like HubSpot and vTiger CRM, and cloud storage solutions like Dropbox, Box, and Google Drive, and also mailboxes like Outlook and Gmail. You can also make use of our integration with Integrately and Integromat if you want to integrate with thousands of web applications available online. This is how a simple Zoho Sign web dashboard looks. The user interface is very simple and practically self-explanatory for any user. If you are someone new to Zoho Sign, do sign up for our free 14-day enterprise trial. Try the app and let us know your feedback. Before coming to the main part of the session, let me just quickly take you through different levels of electronic signatures for you to understand the next part of the session much better. So, an electronic signature is a digital stamp or a image added on behalf of person or by the person themselves. There are very concerns regarding the applicability of e-signatures to various scenarios. So to simplify that, they are classified into four levels based on their applicability as well as legal validity. So the first one is simple electronic signature, where signer will add a digital image or a stamp whenever they sign the document. The next one is a standard electronic signature, where this digital mark added can be traced back to the signer using the cryptographic digital signature certificate. So, this process makes the signed documents tamper proof as well as secure. The basic service Zoho Sign offers is a standard electronic signature. Next up, we have advanced electronic signatures. which works in the same principle as standard, but the digital signature certificate is directly linked to your signer, meaning no one apart from the signer can sign the document saying they are signing it on behalf of someone else. This certificate issued will also be in your own control and possession. The last one we have is regulated electronic signatures, which also works in the same principle as standard, but the only difference is that these certificates are issued only to high ranking officials in very large organizations or in some specific geographical locations. So, this is all about the electronic signatures. Coming to the main part of our session, which is signing documents using USB token based DSCs. Before taking you through how you can sign the document, let me just quickly tell you what are USB tokens and what is the PFX files and how signing documents using them can be beneficial for your businesses. So a USB token is a digital certificate in its physical form, like in a device, with which you can establish your signer's identity. A PFX file is a password protected digital signature certificate in a file. So Zoho Sign offers you the flexibility to either choose individual certificate or organization certificate to sign your document. In both the cases, signing keys as well as certificate will be managed and stored by the end users themselves. And it is also preferred to use USB tokens and PFX files to sign your documents in some regions and regulated industries like finance, government, healthcare, for higher identity assurance and legal compliance. Now, the prerequisites to use this integration in Zoho Sign is you need to have a Microsoft Windows 10 or above version, and you also need to have a USB device which contains your digital signature certificate. Now, let me show you how you can enable this integration in your Zoho Sign account. To do that, from your Zoho Sign dashboard, go to the settings menu and navigate to the integration section. As you can see, in the integrations page, you can find USB digital signature. All you have to do here is just toggle the integration to on. While sending the document, senders can also restrict and customize the digital signature providers that signers can use to sign the document. To do that, after uploading the document and adding recipients, just click Customize. As you can see, you can select or unselect the providers with which you want your recipients to sign the document and save your choice. So, a document can be signed using USB token in two methods. Signer can sign the document with the desktop app itself, and they can also sign the document within the web browser itself. I'll take you through both the methods in a while. First, I'll start with how you can sign a document with USB token in the desktop app. So you need to have your Zoho Sign app installed in your system. To do that, go to your Microsoft Store from menu and search for Zoho Sign. Click install to start downloading Zoho Sign application. After successfully downloading the application, just open the Zoho Sign app. Now you have to sign into your Zoho Sign account to sign the document with USB token from the desktop app. Click sign in, which is at the bottom of your page. All you have to do here is enter your email address as well as password. So you can access all the documents that need your signature in this dashboard. This documents list will be empty if there are no pending documents that need your signature. Now go ahead and select the document that need your signature. You'll be taken to document info page. As you can see, go through the details of the document and go ahead and click proceed to document. Now review the terms and conditions and make sure all the contents of the document is correct and then click agree and continue. So now you have to fill the input fields like signature, sign date, your job title, company, and After filling all the input fields, go ahead and click Save, which is at the top of your page. So now from the list of digital signature certificates available, just choose the certificate which you want to sign this particular document and click Sign. Yeah, this is basically how you can sign a document using USB token in the desktop app. Now let's see how you can sign the document via web browser itself. So the only prerequisite for this is that you need to have Zoho Sign application downloaded in your system. You don't need to have an account, meaning external signers can also sign the document using USB token. Now, let me just quickly show you how you can sign. So, signer would have received signature request email from whenever a document has been sent from Zoho Sign. So, this signature request email will contain the link to access the document. To start signing, go ahead and click Start Signing, which is at the bottom of your email. Just like how you have signed the document in the desktop app, you have to review the terms and conditions and you can fill the input fields and you can now click Sign with USB token, which is at the top. So now a pop-up will show up asking you to allow you to open the Zoho Sign application. Go ahead and click Open Zoho Sign. Select the certificate with which you want to sign the document and click Proceed. You'll be asked to enter the user PIN. This is something you would have created when you received your digital signature certificate. So go ahead and enter the PIN and finish signing your document. As you can see, once you have successfully signed the document, a page will appear asking you to either download the signed copy or you can also go back to your Zoho Sign homepage. Now let me quickly take you through how you can verify the signature. To do that, again from your Zoho Sign dashboard, you will be going to Documents menu and then the Completed section. All the completed documents will be listed here. Choose the document you want to know the status and click Completion Certificate. Now open this completion certificate in an appropriate PDF viewing app. Here I have opened it in Adobe Reader. As you can see, it mentions the name of your signer and it also mentions the mode of signing. It says signed using USB token for digital signature. I have highlighted that for you to understand much better. Yeah. Now that we have seen how you can sign document using USB tokens, let's just quickly jump to how you can sign documents using PFX files in Zoho Sign. To enable this integration, again, you will have to go to Settings menu and come to the Integrations page. As you can see, you can click this slider to enable the integration. Digital signature certificate will be issued to an organization or an individual. So if you are issued an organization PFX file, choose the first option. If you have been issued individual PFX file, you can go ahead and choose the second option. Here I have chosen the organization PFX file and saved it. Now you have to click Configure. You will be asked to upload the PFX file and also enter its password. Since I have chosen the organization PFX file, I have uploaded it and also entered the password. So that's basically how you can enable the integration for your signers. Now let's see how a signer can sign the document. So again from your Zoho Sign dashboard, select the document that need your signature. Review the terms and conditions and fill in all the input fields and click agree and continue. So once you have filled all the input fields, you can go ahead and click sign via and in the drop down menu, you can choose PFX file and your document will be signed with the PFX file you have uploaded before. You can always download the signed copy or and also a signed copy will always be sent to your email. Just like how you have downloaded the certificate of completion, you can download it from your Zoho Sign account and open it in a PDF app. Now you can click signature panel to verify the signatures added to your document. It says again signed using signer PFX this time. To know more about the signature details, you can go ahead and view the certificate details. A certificate viewer box will be opened usually, where you can see the name of your signer and you can also see who issued the digital signature certificate. Now that I have shown you how you can sign the document using PFX file as well as USB token, or you can choose whichever method is flexible for you. Let's say if you want to collect signatures from external signers, you can opt for PFX file, meaning signers need to have Zoho Sign account to use the PFX file based signing. Let's say if you want to collect signatures from external signers, meaning signers who don't have Zoho Sign account, you can opt for USB signing. Next up, we also support users to sign documents using their national IDs in specific countries in the European Union. In the European Union, in general, qualified electronic signatures offers the highest legal validity. Earlier, we have partnered with various digital signature providers to allow our signers sign documents with QES. With our integration with EU EID, we do allow signers from France and Romania to use their national IDs in form of a USB token. You can enable this integration just like how you have enabled PFX and USB integrations. You can go to integrations page and then just toggle the integration to on. So once you have filled all the input fields and once you choose sign via, as you can see, you will be able to select your country and it will list down all the EID methods available. I have selected France here and it listed down all the EID methods available. Signers can make use of Cert Europe USB in France, and in Romania can choose Cert Sign USB, where their national IDs will be given in form of a USB token and they can use either EID methods to sign the document. Now, we are supporting USB tokens only in these two countries. We are currently working on it and will be supporting even more countries in the near future. Before wrapping up this session, let me just quickly take you through a recent integration we have released. Earlier, as I mentioned, we have partnered with various digital signature providers in the European Union. Uh, this time, we have partnered with Trust Factory, which is one of the leading verification services in South Africa. So signers will now go through face-to-face video verification in order to obtain their AES certificates, which are advanced electronic certificates. With this, they can just select sign via Trust Factory when they are signing the document and enter the OTP sent to their registered mobile number and finish the signing process. So here are some important URLs for your reference. If you are stuck at any point during the session, you can always find help doc links in the first link. I have also given you individual links for our solutions guide, API guide, and integrations. We also have our own YouTube channel where we'll be posting all the previous webinar recordings, and we also post our how to videos for all our native applications. If you want to engage with our community of developers or users, you can visit our forums page and participate there. I have also given you the links for the legal guide to know the validity of Zoho Sign in your country. And I have also given you the pricing link for you to go through our pricing plans and know what suits your business needs. And at the end, I have also given you the link for you to request a personalized demo. Or you can, if you want a personalized demo either for your organization or for your business, you can always book a personalized demo from our support engineers. I think you will not be able to access these links now. Once I share the deck after this session, I'm sure you will be able to access these links. I have also added you the links that for all the topics that we have discussed in this session, that is USB token, PFX file, and EU EID. So yeah, if you're stuck at any point or if you want to know more about the integration, please visit these pages. Thank you for your time and joining this session. Thank you for all your questions. And if you have any feedback, non EU users can write to us at support@zohosign.com, and EU users can write to us at support@zohosign.eu. Yeah, you can also follow us on our social media channels. We'll be posting our latest announcements, upcoming webinars, and releases there. If you are a social bug, feel free to comment or DM us to engage with us there. As I have mentioned earlier, again, we'll be sharing the copy of the recording along with the slide deck to all our registrants. So, yeah, thank you for joining the session. This is Priya signing off on behalf of entire panel. Thank you and have a great day.